Hello, I'm Xeta. I'm 14 years old and I live in Brooklyn, New York. I've been grateful to attend Camp Bonus for 5 years. Last year would have been my 6th. I'm the youngest of 5 siblings, and every sibling, apart from my oldest, went to Camp Bonus. I think my parents were a little bit overprotective back then. Every summers, I could hear their regales of camp songs, fires, activities, and adventures. I couldn't wait for my turn. I can still remember my first day. I was assigned to Lingahagen bunk and quickly unpacked to the top bunk. My sisters had advised all the essentials I needed for camp, including a handheld mirror and a secret stash of candy in an undisclosed location. Just kidding, of course. Fast forward to the last year. The summer of 2020 would have been my final year as a graduate camper. And a tradition in my family was that in our final years as campers, we went for 4 whole weeks instead of our usual 2. It meant that I got to participate in activities such as Graduate Day, where we got to be counselors for day and lead activities. It meant that I got to meet people from a session that I never went and make new friends. When I learned camp wouldn't be opening in the summer of 2020, I was devastated. I immediately reached out to some of my camper friends to talk. It felt like the longest last day of camp all over again, but I couldn't hug, cry, and scream with my friends in person. We have been FaceTiming and talking ever since about our favorite camp memories, such as mastering card games in our bunks, losing our voices because we screamed camp songs a little too loud, hanging around the tire swing, and rushing to the shower houses before the other campers because we were covered in mud. One thing I love about camp is when it rains. And I know not a lot of campers would say this, but I have a good reason. Raining at camp feels so beautiful. You can hear the rain hit the leaves, fall off the top of the bunk, splatter into a puddle. And occasionally the rain breaks out into a full thunderstorm and you can hear the thunder hit and the lightning crackle. I have a fond memory of one year on the last day of camp. All the campers huddled together with pizza and soda and some thunder. And I'm sitting there smiling because it just feels so beautiful and refreshing. Unlike in the city when I sit in the house all day. At camp, there's so much connecting with beauty and nature, and that includes being soaked in the rain. Camp Bonus has shaped who I am today, and I learned to find a family away from home that was fun and strong to be around. I've learned to think for myself by deciding what my day has in store. I've learned to cherish my memories from Camp Bonus, especially in the last year I didn't get to go. I looked back on the letters I wrote my family in preparation for this speech, and I learned how important those memories are. I'm grateful for Camp Bonus and so incredibly happy they're setting a week aside for senior campers that missed their last year. This summer will be an opportunity for us to come together one last time, which many of us thought wasn't going to happen. So thank you so much for all the support you provided for Scope and for making camp possible for me and many more children who need it to reign this camp summer.